Yeah, it's definitely tough. Any loss in the playoffs is tough. I haven't seemed to get a playoff win yet in my career and in the league. So that's definitely something I'm still, chasing after and trying to strive for. But it's definitely tough. Having this type of season with as close as we are as a team. Um, but it's just still more work to be done.
One touchdown in the last 2 games. How frustrating is that offensively?
Yeah, it was very frustrating, especially when we needed the most. It's definitely tough. It's not much to say. Not much to say about it. It's definitely hurt. It hurt for sure.
14 wins this season, but not a playoff win. How do you think you'll look back and judge this season? Because you guys accomplished a lot, but you didn't get to your goal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that didn't get to their goal this year, and I mean, it's not something that we're going to hang our heads on. It's definitely something that we want to accomplish to get to a Super Bowl, to compete and do something that a lot of people in this world don't get to do. It's a learning phase. Stuff happens. Football is unpredictable. You can't really predict what's going to happen in the game before it happens. So you just got to look in the mirror, see the things that we need to fix individually, off-season wise. Of course, get better, work harder, and then when we get to this spot again, we'll have a better result.
Hey, Justin, you guys obviously won 14 games with Sam Darnold. How does his performance recently land with you these last 2 games?
Yeah, I mean, our team performance as a whole haven't been great. Not just Sam. I would never blame Sam for the losses or the struggles that we've been having. It's a whole team thing. It's a whole offensive thing, which I would say it's just the execution just not there. Those plays that are there and we should be, executing. We just wasn't. So, just like I said, we just got to look in the mirror, see the things that we need to fix in the off season, individually, of course, work our butt off, and whenever we come back as a team, figure it out.
This might be the last time. I don't know if we'll talk to you tomorrow or the rest of the season. What do you think in the quarterback situation and just the outlook and not knowing who might be your quarterback?
I mean, it's the same type of situation last year. I didn't know who was my quarterback going to be, and I really didn't care. At the end of the day, I always say that I'm confident in myself to go out there and still perform the same way I've been performing. But it's not my job to say who's going to be the quarterback, who I want to be the quarterback. At the end of the day, they're going to figure it out, and whoever they decide to go with, we're going to work with that.
Justin, there are a lot of emotions, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and the guys who talked about who won't be here and the kind of team that you had this year. What was it like for you personally? How do you handle the emotions, and is it more frustration on the offensive side of the ball or emotions right
now? I mean, seeing the different guys that we picked up in the offseason, some guys on one-year contracts, and a lot of those guys they might not be back in this locker room next year. So the emotions are definitely high. And just like I said, just the team chemistry that we had with this team is like no other. If you ask anybody in this locker room and ask them if they have the same type of chemistry with other teams, they're going to say no. And that's just kind of what we felt the whole entire year. That's why we felt that this year was special for us, just as a team, just bonding as a team. Just seeing the faces, seeing the tears in some of these guys' eyes, it means a lot. It means a lot to these guys, and the bond that we really create together is something that can't be broken, something that we hold on for the rest of our lives. So it's definitely tough seeing guys in this locker room emotionally hurt.
If it's Harry Smith's last year, what do you take away from that?
I'm just grateful to be here for the ending of his career. If in that case, I hope it's not the end of Harry's career. I feel like he still has the juice, still has that the energy to go out there and still perform at a high base. Especially seeing the plays that he was making this year. But if it was to be, it's definitely a sad thing. But to be able to be with him and to be a part of the last 5 that he had here is very special. Very.
Justin, JG said one of the more is required. What do you feel like your hunger is going to be like this offseason?
Oh, it's going to be hungry for sure. I mean, looking back at the film, looking back at the games, and I mean, a lot of y'all would say that there wouldn't be much for me to really improve on and to do, but in my eyes, I see it differently. There's always things for me to improve on, things for me to get better at. It's tough going against these, double teams, triple teams, but that's something that I have to face, something that I have to deal with every single game. So, in the off season, I got to work a little bit harder, a little bit better, push myself a little bit better, and then, be ready for next season. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.